So cutting plastic is done, thank goodness. So with these removed, I was able to use the edge of a small file and file those down a bit. I also used some sandpaper. This plastic was sandable, not so bad. This rib material here, you can see how much I actually cut out of it, right? So I'm really interested in these corner pieces on the outside and the inside where that metal piece goes up over top of the exhaust, and keep that from moving this way. This plastic is much more brittle and more difficult to cut than the fascia piece out here, the nice beauty piece. This stuff was difficult to cut. I'm not gonna lie, I went through some cutting wheels on my poor little Dremel. So this one is looking pretty fugly. So you're not going to see this at all. This one is actually slightly better than the one that I did previously. Still not a beauty queen, but functionality, that's what I'm after. I'm after to let the air out of the parachute in the back, so, and cool down the motor and transmission area faster. So we'll see how this goes. So time to get the screens out. Let's go. So the next step in the evolution here, I wanted to show you what I used to cut this extra little bit of trim off where they nail through the vinyl siding. So I literally just used a pair of shears and cut down the length, and now I have a smaller area. You don't need all that, and it actually will get in the way when you mount it. So mounting is literally going to be some 3M tape. I got some stock stuff in a product recently that's a little too narrow, and I bought some on eBay. It's a little wider, and I think it's gonna provide a little better purchase there. So I cleaned up the mounting surface here after I scratched it with some sandpaper on the back side to hopefully get our 3M tape to stick better. And I wiped it down with isopropyl alcohol, and then I wiped these down with isopropyl alcohol. Fingers crossed, this joker is gonna bond well. So let's get them on there. So the 3M Auto double-sided tape is pretty near permanent as soon as you touch it. Instant bonding. So have it in position, have it ready. You can see I got them on there, and boy oh boy, they are on there. They're on there much better than the first iteration. I used some bonding tape from Lowe's that they had available. I actually used 2 different kinds, and I had to clamp these pieces of molding on here. It was a little cold, but anyway, go with the 3M. Order it online, and that is the absolute way to go if you're even going to try this. So with that, we've got everything cut up. I'm gonna wait to do the screens after I do dry fit and all that happy jazz. So for now, off to paint. Now that we're back from paint magically, time warp, AKA, or the paint booth consisted of a cardboard box in the front yard, but that's how we do it here in the OCR. Try to keep it real, you know. So, but anyway, I used an Rust-Oleum trim paint, and I tell you, I'm kind of happy with it. It went on a little too glossy for my liking, but it dried very nicely. Now, granted, if you're gonna buy a replacement one on eBay, be forewarned, it's not gonna be pristine, it's not gonna be a beauty queen. This is, I don't know if you can see it here in the reflections, but this is really roughed up. Someone backed into something pretty rough. But this is gonna be so down and low, and my car sits so low, you will never see that. So with that, I'm gonna do some rough cuts here with my screen material, and I have a white grease pencil that I'll draw a basic outline, and I gotta be careful not to scratch up my fresh, clean paint job, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna rough mark it, rough cut it, and keep getting smaller and smaller. Now I will say on my first iteration, here for the sensor, the rear sensor, I cut too large of a moon shape, if you will. Very small cut, and it's better to go smaller and cut more as you go because you can't add it back on. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm gonna get some rough cuts and I'll show you the progress, if you will, as we go. But that's her right there. Let's get it on. Using my favorite cutoff wheel. Okay, so as promised, I told you I was gonna show you the increments here. So literally, I laid the whole thing on it, marked vertically on the two ends, and I got this length. And I don't know if you can see the little white marker here along the length of it. So I just laid it on here, put a little flex into it. You want to leave it a little longer, like I said. So I think I got it pretty well. All I did was use a rubber mallet and a straight edge on a piece of wood. You can use the edge of a workbench if you want, and just a nice little dog leg bend, if you will. And I hope I can show you how this goes in. And you can see I cut one little tiny divot for the really only two diamonds deep. So literally just push it right here in the bottom, get the bottom set. I got the bottom set, and you can see that it's loose here. I got the bottom set in there, and I'm going to put my spectacles on and see if I can't get this top piece in. I'm going to work it in slowly. It looks like it wants to go in there, but we're not going to force it. I think I got a little more space down here. It's going to be a little tight on this corner. This corner might be just a little long. Stand by. Get our handy dandy shears. We're going to cut off just a little bit of that corner. Shears are a little to be desired here. Wow, this is called making the sausage. Not the preferred way to cut, but necessity here is the mother of invention. I'm gonna turn these down, flatten these guys. Okay, let's try it one more again. Put this top piece in. Bend it around. Come on, girl. Oh, she's, man, max density. Come on. This really catches. Okay. I tell you what, that 3M tape really works. So you see what you're in for here. Yikes. Okay. We're in. That corner I told you it was not wanting to go, but literally you can bend. I literally just molded it with my thumb, and I will hit that with a little bit of spray paint and get, there we go. I see I boogered that up. Push that down, boom, much better. As my drill sergeant used to say, much gooder, Joe, much gooder. So yep, that's it. That's her in there. Look at that. It was that easy. That's how it sits inside there. Try to give you a close-up look. All the way, extreme close-up. There you go. All right. All right, I'll get the other side in and we'll put the rib in.